Tell me, is it whack up in the air? Rapping scattered off the gear. I can map him, get it, yeah. It's like a tracker, get distracted, send him back like in the mail. Not a fraction of them real. Catch him lacking, run the drill. Running through the shit like a motherfucking age.
Welcome to another vlog, guys. On this episode, we're investigating the oil leaking out of the rocket cover. Because it's just a pain in the ass having oil leaks dripping from the engine all the time. So while the engine's out, gonna take the covers off, even though you could do it while it's in the car anyway. But might as well do it now, it's a little bit easier. And Dad's down here with me.
Hey guys.
Hey. This is the LS1 out of the S13. And I noticed the other day there's oil just leaking out of this side of the rocket cover. And also this side as well, on the lowest point. So I'm just going to unbolt the covers and have a look, and then reseal it up with some ultra black gasket maker.
Yeah, those ones.
It's nice when someone passes you the exact tool, the exact socket on it that you need. Quite convenient. How cool is that pink, eh?
Yeah, heavy as that.
Look at that, that looks like shit. Yeah, that was cool.
That's been maintained. Find a couple of
That's absolutely disgusting. Smells really fuely too. So, yeah. I bought this LS1 second hand from the wreckers, and they said they did a compression test on it, it's all good, so it probably is, but someone's just like neglected this thing, and that's just disgusting. Yeah, it is a drift car, and it's going to get abused. We'll clean it up a little bit, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. It sucks, but I don't know, it's a shame that someone's just let a nice LS1 just go to shit from just not doing regular services. It's just all old oil just sitting in there, and it's yuck. But we'll clean it out and seal it up a bit better, and then as long as it doesn't leak, it'll be alright. Yeah, it sucks a bit, but these are the surprises you get when you get a cheap engine, I guess. Just scraping off all the old shit. I found these old timers from the LS1 that went kaboom. If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. But it's got a little bit of milky in here, so just gonna wipe that out with a rag, clean these ones up, slap them in there, and just forget about it. And then drive the shit out of it until
she blows
again. Happy days. So just cleaned up the surface there. I'm sort of, half of me wants to actually pull the heads off and clean it all out nicely, but I don't know. It is a track car, so it's gonna get freaking molested anyway. But yeah, we're just cleaning up the surfaces. Put the rocker covers on from the old LS1 because they're painted white and it looks a lot nicer. And yeah, we'll stick them down. Put the light smear on. Alright, so we smeared that out. Smeared it out. And now we're just going to whack it on there on that filthy head. I like this on the LS1 how they've just got the 4 bolts in the middle there. It holds it all nice and evenly. On the RB, it's I had a whole heap of nightmares with that bloody thing. Took it off and on like 4 or 5 times to try and get it sealed, and it still leaks. Which is nice. Not nice. Yeah, this would be a lot better. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna run a catch can on this. because there's a bit of oil that's coming out of the plenum. We wiped it, but there was a bit of oil. But I'm actually thinking that it's probably because there's like blow-by lines that connect from here to the throttle body. There's probably just all that sludgy shit in there leaking out a little bit, but we'll find out. But if it's got a bit of blow-by, I'll probably run a catch can on it. It'll help it breathe a bit better and keep the shit out of the engine. Might do a compression test on this as well, eh? We haven't compression tested it. Interesting. Just for just so we know.
Just for kicks and giggles.
Just for shits and giggles.
Put the Corp X back on.
That must go right there, eh?
Yep.
It looks like it might be from Earth. This would have to be one of the best tools in the shed, eh? Like for working on cars. I did just get one of my tools come on back order. I'll show you. I'm pretty excited to use. We'll be using this little fella when we go to put the engine back in. But yeah, it's this little guy. He has his own little battery. Oh, beast. And you can take this out and put different fittings in. It's going to be awesome. Just get into little spots and stuff. Makita. The rocker covers are on and looking beautiful. Looks a lot nicer, a bit cleaner. But that didn't take long at all. So now we're just gonna clean up the shed because it's an absolute mess. There's shit everywhere. And tidy up a few things. Oh, might as well show you my new toys. So I've got a ripper deal on Marketplace. Got a wheel balancer, a tyre changer, and a second hoist. And that hoist is going to go here. And then you can drive in from this way. From this opening. You got to drive in and have a hoist here as well. So I've got more storage space. But it was sold to me as 240 and it's actually a 3-phase. So I have to figure out if I'm going to try and find a new pump for this and convert it to 240, or there's a way of changing it to 240 and changing the way it runs. I think you put a capacitor in there or something rather. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know because that'll be handy. And the tyre changer is 3-phase as well, so it hooks up to the air compressor. Dad was playing with that today. So most of the features work, just the turntable doesn't spin. That's what the motor runs. But yeah, pretty sweet. Once it's all up and running, it'll be freaking awesome. And we'll have a second hoist. But yeah, let's do some cleaning.
You know, I think they should have had it.
What?
They should have had the swivel.
I don't know.
It doesn't swivel.
You have to send them an email, let them know. That's pretty awesome though. Got a leveler now. In the past we've always just used bloody seat belts. And talking about seat belts though, we lifted these with seat belts and an excavator lifted them up. One seat belt on that whole pole. Pretty nuts. We're just going to put this on the engine stand. That's pretty much a wrap here on this episode. Yeah, ran out of things to do. Waiting on the clutch to come really. Once the clutch gets here, then the engine's going back in. That'll be a good episode. But yeah, rocker covers are on. Engine's on the engine stand, which is nice and easy. Would have been good if basically found some bolts that are the right size, which is really nice, and had enough of them to put the RB30 block on the other engine stand as well. So we got these, and that's going to be going in the R32 at some stage. I've got the RB25 head over there, so I'm going to make a RB25-30. I've been mucking around today as well and done a bit more on the shadow board, so there's a bit going on there. Set up the bench grinder. Bench grinder's here with a new PowerPoint. I put a couple of PowerPoints in around the place and just tidied up a bit. Put a heap of things up the top there that aren't really needed at the moment. Wired in these lights, so they're hooked up to a switch now, so I can see what I'm doing. This bench here is still a pigsty. I need to clean that up, but this one here is looking pretty good. I've just got to, I'm going to take those helmets from there, make a little shelf on here to sit them on there, nice and neat, so they don't get scratched up. Yeah, shed's coming along nicely. But yeah, just waiting on the clutch. Once I get the clutch, I will be putting that. This is the hydraulic slave for the clutch on the LS1. So I've got to replace this. It comes with the kit, and I'll be putting the bell housing back on, putting the engine on the ground or on that tyre, whacking the gearbox onto the engine, and then putting the whole engine in there. That's to come next. Put it all back together. Gonna try, once it's all back together, gonna try and get it up to the Lep Labs. The boys up there have a dyno and they're gonna tune it. So it's still, the ECU is still tuned for the cam for the old LS1, so it's run like shit. So that'll be good to get a tune done. See if we can get some improvements there, make it run a bit nicer. And then after that, I'll get a wheel alignment done, and then we drift the shit out of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Also, I'm running a giveaway at the moment, $50 super cheap auto card. So if you're in Australia, hit up my Instagram and have a look at the details for that. But yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, hit the like button, drop a comment of your thoughts of the video, and subscribe. See you guys.